vibrations are auto-generated. Yeah. Yeah. When we raise the volume of life, we must take a deep breath. Deep into the lower lung and hold. Ooh, and exhale. Life can be stressful sometimes, so we inhale and exhale the stress. We do this about 85,000 times, and we are now centered and present. And with the snap of the fingers, we are here. Okay, I was a little late. Hey, man. Dude. Your mic's still not working. So while Kevin can't interrupt, I would like to welcome everybody, and I want to say that Kevin got home at 4:58, and hi, Anita. Hello, Patrick. Kevin can't talk and he scrambled to get this put together very quickly. It looks like he shared it to his Facebook, to me, and to, I don't know what the Avatar Facebook is. What's Avatar? Is that something new, Kevin? And also
Hey, man.
Lavender. Hey, there you
Hey,
go.
Dude. Hey, man.
Hi, Lori. How's it going?
Hey, dude. Hey, man.
Oh, Craig, did we
Hey,
connect on Facebook? Hey, man,
Hey,
you're
dude.
not even on. So, dude.
Hey, man.
What?
Am I on?
You're on, man.
Hey, dude. Hey,
You're
dude.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Why don't you explain? Tell Craig. Craig just joined us. Hello, Craig. Explain to Craig what just happened. You know,
nothing.
Craig,
like in show business, this has been planned. We went live at 5:00. There's nothing.
No, it was 1 minute late.
Nothing to talk about it.
It was 1 minute late. How did you pull that off like that?
Good.
Got me scrambling. You're scrambling. Well, I guess, you had you shared with me a very epic phone call today, which I would have put.
I had a crazy phone call today, man.
And if you tell the story, explain. Not everybody knows who Clive is, but
I wasn't going to share it today.
So is he going to be on the podcast? You didn't ask him. No balls, Kevin. No balls.
What do you mean?
Is he going to be our guest today?
No, he's not our guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the iconic, the ever landscape, forever changing music business mogul, Clive Davis. Kevin has idolized this man for a long time and got the opportunity to have a conversation with him today via his good friend.
I did speak to the man on the phone today. It was pretty incredible.
I heard that Tony does lots of good impersonations. Are you sure?
Yeah, I was at lunch with him, and then on the phone was the gentleman. Yeah,
gotcha. What about him? Will he? Let's look at him on the podcast, man. That'd be great too.
Of course. That would be wonderful.
Yeah,
that'd be wonderful.
Dude, I smoked a cigar in the pool today. Man,
not a good move, man. Not putting the pool. Why?
I just felt I've been wanting to do it for a couple of months now, and
did it make you feel like strong, or did it make you feel like
I floated around on those really nice photos we have, and I looked around, and Jolie saw me, and she goes, "What's going on? Why are you smiling?" I was just smiling, and I go, "Just so grateful."
Where were you ashing?
In the pool.
Nice.
Well, right? What's the big deal? Is that wrong? I figured
maybe
the pool guy comes on Wednesdays, and today's Tuesday.
Yeah, fuck the pool guy.
Not fuck the pool guy. No,
I
make him all kinds of special filters and robots and all kinds of stuff to make his job. Hi, Dora. Dora is settling in on a move to California, and she sent me some photos via text the other day. Maybe that was yesterday. They all run together. When you spend the day smoking a cigar in the pool, all the days run together. But hey, man. Yeah, you're a little behind.
Man.
We already
said, dude. Hey, dude.
What's going on with you?
Hey, man.
Are you stressed? Share with everybody what's your stress
level.
No,
I'm not stressed. I'm good. My stress level on a scale of 1 to 10.
It's a 3.
Today is a 2.
So was it the meditation that we opened the show with? Did it get you centered and mellow you out, man?
No, that didn't do it for me. You didn't really go there today.
No,
I
didn't try.
You kind of, like Billy Joel just said publicly on the Bill Maher podcast. It's like the Beatles and the White Album. You half-assed it.
Yeah.
Can you believe that motherfucker said the Beatles half-assed the White Album?
If what did he give a reason why? I didn't see that. Did he give a reason why he said that they've half-assed it?
Well, his feelings were that John Lennon was disconnected at the time, and that Paul
That's
McCartney
true.
was shouldering the weight.
Hmm.
So he said they were a bunch of half-assed written songs, or half-written songs that were half-assed. Some half bullshit. But
Some
I mean,
people consider the
the
White
guy,
Album the greatest Beatles album. I don't, but they think that that was the one. What were they? What were the hits off of it? Give the songs that were on the White Album.
well, hold on. Let me call up Mr. Google.
Yeah, isn't great. It's
And
great
while I
having.
do that,
I'll squeeze my guitar squeezy.
how about Ozzy Osbourne? He passed
Yeah,
today, didn't he? Did he
76,
pass today?
man. He did. Yeah,
Hard life, right?
he just the Parkinson's
Eat,
too, but
eating bats.
he drugged pretty good too. And the thing is that last week he did the final Black Sabbath show. Yeah,
And
Denise.
yeah,
Hi,
in
Denise.
early July. Okay,
She's
so here we
commenting.
are. The track
Wednesday
listing.
here. I got you.
Back in the USSR, Dear Prudence, Obla Di, Obla Da, While My Guitar Gently
What is
Wimpens,
Billy Joel talking about?
fucking Blackbird,
Billy Joel, did he have the wrong album? What the fuck is he talking about?
Birthday, Helter Skelter,
Oh man, he lost his
Revolution
shit.
#1, Revolution #9. You know what? I think Billy Joel is a little full of shit.
I think
right
he's
there
smoking
to
too
say
much
that
weed.
stuff.
He was puffing during the interview, right? But him and Bill Maher. He got it
I'm
confused.
gonna watch it tonight.
He got it confused with another one. No, I haven't seen it.
It's like an hour and 20 minutes. I did watch the first
I go.
part of his documentary. Did you see that one?
No,
I liked it. I thought it was really good. I really thought that's what it's like being on a podcast with you. What do you mean you go, I go?
like a zipper. Kaylin got rear-ended on the freeway.
No. Is she okay?
Yeah, man. She's good. Yeah, she's good. Made me think of you a little bit, but she was panicked, and I don't know if the guy's gonna be nice. And he was very cool, and I stayed on the phone with her, deep breaths, and and so I talked to the insurance company today, and I had her, come over to witness what that process is, and it's scary for the younger generation to call. I tried to do it online because that's what she prefers, but it wouldn't let me go through, so I had to call. And life is hard, right?
Really?
Adulting is hard.
Really?
The trend. Go ahead. You may
big
have
concepts right here.
Yeah, man.
Adulting is hard.
As I was smoking a cigar in the pool, it all came. It was an epiphany of like.
So
wow.
my 25-year-old is moving to Las Vegas in
You're
just under 2 weeks.
You're telling our audience that because I already knew that, which is very exciting.
But she's going through some similar stuff where I'm asking her to do some adulting things in New York City by herself. And it's a different generation. I'm old. She's even said it to my wife that I'm disconnected about the way things are done.
You don't get it. Here we are.
I can't wait. I can't wait till she's 54 and she realizes how close she is still to life.
I was talking to the physical therapist the other day, and I said something like, "Well, yeah, it used to be like that." He goes, "Oh, back in our day," because he's 55 too. He's a little bit older than me, but 55. And here we are, back in our day. It's like, what the fuck? It's happened, man. I mean, I got a squeezy guitar because I'm old, right?
And I got my squeezy stress toy. Look at us.
Age is a privilege. One must.
You've said that a couple times. You said that a couple times.
Yeah, I forget who said it, but I heard it recently, and yeah.
I think it was Ozzy Osbourne right before he passed.
I don't think so. But back is that what he said? Go back to that.
Sharon.
Go back to that because they did like a final Black Sabbath show, so they must have known that he was near the end, and they got that in. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago or something. I didn't see it, but
it was planned before he died.
Oh, it was.
It took you that quick.
I just had to. No, I was playing into your.
So no. They planned like some final Black Sabbath shows in the UK, right? And that was like a big deal. But what I would love to know is if they knew how ill he was, and that's why they were squeezing the shows in, or were they scheduled and the timing of the death just happened based upon the relationship to when these shows were.
This is a perfect explanation of why after 80 episodes we're still struggling. Sorry, got to go. Bye. That's it. Thanks, Denise.
Denise is one of our.
I know.
Denise and Patrick, right? Those are our two
Patrick's
ride or
number
dies.
one. Patrick's got longer
Patrick's
standing.
number one.
Yeah,
He certainly does. And then Denise just fucking bailed.
Well, so I told you that I started downloading the episodes off of StreamYard so that we can post them directly onto social media platforms.
Yeah,
because
I don't know what that means, but I'm
well,
down with that.
the live stuff on Facebook is going away. So our library on Facebook of all our episodes that we've done are slowly
70,
disappearing.
72 prior to this one, right?
Do you know that we counted 10 as twice, and that's why we're off? It's actually technically today's 73, but technically it would be 74.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, you counted it twice. There's 2 episode 10s, you schmuck. You're still very brilliant and talented, and yeah,
it's okay.
And people like you, so
I
good.
don't take offense to it. You know, we did a poll of my likability. And I tested pretty high at 97% likability.
He tested 3 people, and they all. Yeah.
Well, no, that wouldn't get me 97. That would get me
no, it would, because
33, 66, or 99.
The third person was only at 92%, so that puts you at 97 across the 3.
Your math is fuzzy.
Yeah, I'm giving it examples of what it could be.
You know what? Maybe your math is close, but instead of fuzzy, I'll say your math is furry. You've got furry math.
Okay, so a tenant's got 1,000 square feet. He's paying $14.47 a month. How much is that per square foot?
How much he's paying?
It's 1,000 square feet.
Yeah,
I made a round number, make it easy for you. And he's paying $1,447 a month.
It's $14.47 a square foot.
That would be $14,000 a month. He'd be paying.
Okay, then he's paying $1.44, 55 cents a square foot. Johnny Bird. Okay, Johnny Bird just joined.
Oh, we'll get to Johnny. Hold on.
I don't think we're going to get to Johnny.
$1.47. No, he's right.
No, I don't think we're going to get to Johnny. Listen, I'm sending Johnny the link.
Johnny's
to join
smart.
Us, okay.
Yeah, bring Johnny on. Johnny, we got to talk to you in person.
Johnny, check your text messages, because the link to join this conversation is coming to you right now.
Can you bring Anita up too? She's got a very, very poignant, important, very, very.
What, I got to do fucking everything?
Hey, you barely got the podcast up today.
You can bring her up. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's up.
Here. No. Anita, the answer is no. I'm so buried.
What
in
did
the
she
studio.
say? What did she say?
You missed it. You should have brought it up yourself then. But best show ever, but not likable for breakfast. This is gonna cue us in. Do you think if he joins us that?
Oh, there we go. I just sent him the link.
He may not trust the fact that we're gonna actually be here when he gets here.
Well, the gig is we should hang up when he joins, right?
Dude, this guy, man.
Who's this fucking guy? Eric Snyder. You were a Vegas
legend.
Fish. This guy doesn't know anything about Las Vegas.
He knows a lot about Las Vegas.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know shit.
He's petting me. Okay, we all know that that's a stretch. However, back in the day, it was kind of a legend, so he's kind of right about that. Yeah. So this is a bullshit comment. You know what, Fish? You just lost credibility with me. Yeah.
Who's Fish?
That's Eric. That's Snyder. He goes by Fish. He used to bartend at the Oasis. He was like one of the most popular guys.
At the Oasis. Yeah, I know the Oasis.
My dad's bars, you know.
I didn't know the Oasis. I was this before my time.
Why you got to be so negative?
I'm not negative. I'm just saying it's
for a
guy
who's got a 97% likability. You're very.
Why are you so wound up?
I don't know, but the guy we're going to bring on has a very, very beautiful woman over his shoulder. I want to know her. So should we tell the story before he can chime in? Because he's going to be an asshole about it, I think. I feel it. He's got a little edge to him, this guy.
This guy, listen, he's a sweet man. He's a he's a talented singer. I don't know if he's got edge. He's a Minnesotan. And those Minnesotans.
Oh, that's what it is. You're right. I misread
They come from the land of lakes.
It's cold there.
Not only
he's got
is
edge.
he cold, he's wet, and he can sing his ass off.
And talented. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
talented.
Named after the Swanson TV dinner, it's our friend Hungry Man.
Yeah. Wow. Thanks for getting cleaned up for us to join us on that. How were you dressed at breakfast, by the way? Were you dressed nicely?
I was. I had a really nice button-up shirt, and I had pants and everything.
Wow. Did you bring that broad with you? Is the one behind you right there? Did she come? Because
no, I didn't.
It's your other
I don't even
shoulder.
know it's behind me.
Yeah. Yeah, Maryland, baby. Come on now. Come on now. Take it easy. Huh? Take it easy.
Come on now. Okay, so let's
last
tell
week,
everybody what happened.
Yeah, last week we go ahead, Kevin.
Oh, then let me interrupt you again for the 50th time. Go ahead. Why don't you tell everybody?
And I'm nice about this. I'm not going to be mean. It's funny.
Last week we invited.
Let me tell that. You're too slow. So last week I'm kidding, Kevin. Dude, please take the floor. Come on, man. Come on. He did that. I didn't do that. I didn't remove him. There you go. Oh, he's
last week we invited our audience to have breakfast with us at the Silverton, right? In the cafe.
It was an impromptu. Yeah.
We said if you show up at 10:30, we will buy you and the 8 closest people breakfast, right? And honestly, Michael forgot.
Oh, I definitely forgot.
I was there.
No, now you're listen, take responsibility, Kevin. Don't
I gotta put Michael back in the middle there. So I just gotta shuffle us around a little bit.
Just like I took responsibility. I did forget. I blew it. Kevin, own it.
I forgot too, man. It was one of those things where Hungry Man showed up.
Well, you called, yeah, and then you called me and you went, "Oh my God, holy fuck!"
I said, "Oh my God, somebody actually showed up," thinking nobody was going to show up.
And if I would have known that you were going, I mean, a reminder would have been great. But like, even though we suggested this situation, I just had gotten out of PT and I had an AC unit go out, so I rushed home to meet the AC guy that day.
And he had to have the GC when he was done to make sure he got to the TGIFs.
The air conditioning guy. Okay, whatever. But the point is I was stuck. Otherwise, I would have just gone right as I pulled in my garage. I would have shot over there. But I said, please call him. Tell him we're going to make it up to him.
This is how messed up it was, Michael. When I talked to him, Hungry Man, I said, "Hey, can I come and buy you lunch?" He said, "No, I got somewhere else to be." And then I said, "Well, how about tomorrow?" He goes, "No, I'm out of town because I'm working." And then he said, "This is
he blew you off."
No, it was the dagger in the heart.
Johnny, well
no, it was the dagger in the heart. He said, "I rearranged a lot to be here today."
Ooh, man knows how to pull at a man's guilt. Hungry Man knows how to get to you.
He got to me. He hit me right where it hurts. He hit me where.
So what do you have to say for yourself, Johnny Bird?
Me, I did everything right. What do you have to say for yourself?
Sorry.
No, man. That's cool. You know, in this business, there's so many moving parts all the time, and it was just a lark. Anna wanted to come too. She couldn't rearrange her schedule.
Yeah.
But no, I just thought it'd be kind of cool to hang out. We'll do it again sometime.
Well, we're gonna make one of those statements now.
We'd actually prefer Anna
over you.
Everybody does.
You could stay home next time.
Well, why don't we do another one?
Wait till I'm out of town. Then Anna gets all sorts of breakfast invitations.
Yeah, we heard that, and we know it works best that way. We do want to do it. So we went the week prior to. It was an impromptu with Mark O'Toole. We had a nice breakfast. It was a good time, and so that's where that came from. This week we just sort of last week we sort of slipped up on it. But I am good on Fridays, and I don't know how that works for you, but we would like that to be a standing thing. But ironically, Kevin and I blew this once before in the 73 episodes we've done. We 74. Did a painting. Well, technically, we did a painting and we auctioned it off to go to charity, and we had a very generous guest donate, an amount of money to St. Jude's Ranch for Children, just as requested.
It's awesome.
And then it was amazing, right?
They were going to get the painting that I did. And apparently we forgot to follow up with that person and get the address, and we never sent it. And then we were told that we fucked up. So this seems to be part of our method, Michael. I want to change though. Johnny, I want to, through this experience, I want to grow and I want to become a better man and be better at things. And you will be the catalyst for that. So we'll make it up. Kevin will buy breakfast for up to 8 of your friends.
I don't have that many.
Well,
I got Anna.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So we'll invite everybody else too. Brian Cross, did someone say Hungry Man? What's this one? Oh, nice. Froggy. Yeah, let's go there. We'll go. Kevin's buying, so why don't we go to one of these strip clubs that has breakfast?
Nice.
You like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Last I heard, Johnny, you were traveling and doing. You were performing. Kind of. You guys just took off and went on a little road trip. It's been a little while. Right? It's been a couple of months, maybe. A couple of months back.
It
Did you? What was that about? So what did you guys tell me how that planning went? What did you do?
Well, I spent about 4 months making calls, over 1,000 calls. We set up over 100 shows from here to Florida and back. But we ended up losing about 20 shows because of the hurricanes. Some of the places closed down. Some of the places were just destroyed. Some of the places were open, but they canceled all their stuff. So we, while we were on tour, we were making calls. We filled in a lot of dates. We ended up with 91 shows.
Wow.
Did 91 days. And we established a world record in Florida, and we're going to go beat it again this upcoming January, February, March. We're going to do it again. 91 more days, but we're going to hit 100 shows from here to Florida and Texas and back.
So you're going to be doing Michael Jackson stuff?
Every single night.
Yeah, beat it. Yeah. Right. He said beat it. I figured he's doing some Michael Jackson. So that's a pretty, a lot of the times people do a lot of planning. They never pull the trigger on that. It seemed that was pretty quick. I know the 1,000 calls prep and getting all that. And then of course making the changes, but man, you're just kind of a adventurous, like go for it and go do it. So, it was so good for you that you enjoyed it. You're doing it again. And, I think that's pretty cool, man. That's kind of dreamy actually.
The idea is to build a footprint. We spent 40 days in Texas. We spent 33 days in Florida, and we're building a footprint with all the places there. A lot of resorts, a lot of parks, and so now they actually pay pretty well. Some of the places were 1,200 seats, and so as like in. We have other people that we'd love to send down there. Now I have my footprint. We did proof of concept. Yeah. I was able to perform, and every one of the places that we played on this last tour is willing to book us back. But they're also
good.
Well, I work hard. Whether I'm good or not is never for me to determine, but I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you is a good response.
I got around to it. Entertainers, Michael, I love them, but there's so many of them that secretly in the places that we don't talk about in public. Some of the entertainers we shake our heads and say, "What are you thinking?" You guys are great. You really are. All kidding aside, Kevin is he's one of my favorite human beings. He's a family man. He's very talented. He's a hard worker.
You don't know him, dude. Clearly.
Well, seriously, I get the facade. I mean,
he's good at the facade. This is a mean.
Johnny, I'm a great guy. Thank you so much for that.
I'm trying. All kidding aside, you guys both. I mean, you earn all the accolades. And some people, they're really talented, but they're behind the scenes. They're dicks.
Let's name some people.
Let's do it.
First on the list. First on the list. Let's talk about Dick.
Wait a minute. Hold on. This is the Dick segment of Las Vegas, and we're gonna lay it
all
out.
Let me put the Chiron up.
Kevin's pick is me.
Hold on.
Dun, 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 episode 73. We're going to go into who's the biggest dick in Las Vegas.
There we
voting
go. Dick
today.
Segment.
Dick segment. We have voting by Johnny Bird, Michael Shapiro, and Kevin Zucker. Kevin Zucker's gone first today. Kevin, you want to rethink that choice you just made?
Yeah. Who do you never want to work with again?
Silly. So silly.
Okay, but who is it? Me? Am I the biggest dick? Do I get the biggest dick award?
No, you don't get the biggest dick award.
You said it, Johnny. Did you hear him say it? He chose me.
It was between the lines, yeah.
I was being silly, right? As a joke, and I was being silly.
It was very
hurtful. So
hurtful.
you get to go first. You get to say who the biggest dick is, yeah.
Let me think about this. This would be a tie between probably you and me.
You guys are both cowards. Look at this.
Very political picks, right? That's exactly what
I don't want to be political, but I'm trying to think of there's people that have been rubbed. There's people. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. And this is I'm gonna say this today on this podcast, and you two have to step up and do it. Don't have me do this if you're not going to do this. You want to rethink what we're about to do. Anybody?
I got one, but nobody in Vegas will know. And
cop out.
Well,
Kevin, can you do it? Oh, you guys can concur with my pick too, possibly, right?
I got one here in Vegas that was really dickish to me, but on more than one occasion. But I gotta be careful. I'm not big enough.
We're all scared, right? Look at us. We're three badasses. I just did 100 shows across the U.S. No, I can't say anything about anybody. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
That's why I pushed to do the dick segment.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, I'll break the seal, and I'm gonna name the biggest one. One of the biggest names here in Vegas in the last 25 years. Wow. And it's not the people that work with him, but it's the person. Clarity. Stephen Beyer, I've rarely been dismissed as bigly. And I recognize how important he is in the business. And I recognize that I was not a name that even came up on a radar. I get it. But there are ways of dismissing somebody that can be with a little bit more decorum, and not to try to just crush me into nothingness.
So that's an agent, though. He's an agent, right? He is. Yeah. So that's a little bit different. We all probably have some good agent stories. I could name one too.
I just recently had one.
Oh, is somebody that I know? Okay. In any case,
no, you know the story. It's
okay.
Whatever.
So Johnny's shown some tremendous courage
cojones
just
right
now.
there,
yeah,
right?
Cojones for sure.
And I recognize that I'll never get booked by them. But
yeah,
and I'm okay with that. And I wish him luck. The thing is, there's some people I don't like, and I really don't like in this business. But I still don't wish them bad stuff. I really go be successful and be a dick and be the biggest success you can. That doesn't affect me. I root for the people I really, in personal ways, I don't root for, but I want them to be successful. This isn't zero sum.
You know what's funny, Johnny, is there were some pretty important people in my life, and this goes to kind of what you were saying about me earlier, that said that had I been a bigger dick, I could have gotten further in my careire.
That's not necessarily about success, though.
No, and I feel very accomplished. I don't feel like I have to prove anything, but I've made a very conscious decision to say I never want to be one of those people that shits all over people or puts a knife in somebody to their face as I'm taking advantage of the situation. And that's why I have, I think, an inherent rub when somebody accuses me of being something other than I am. And there's somebody in town here that has done that, and it has rubbed me interestingly wrong. Right.
Well, I got called a fraud, and I got called a thief when my show shut down on opening night. I had 13 people on stage with me. It was a financial bloodbath for me. It was devastating, and somebody with very high name recognition in this town accused me of being the biggest fraud because I didn't pay back the ticket quickly. I had 6 figures in the hole. I had people calling me every minute of every day. I'm still paying on that. That was 5 years ago. I'm still making payments to people and to entities to pay that off. But I got called out after like 2 weeks by a very well-known personality in this town, accusing me of being fraudulent and being some kind of a con artist by keeping everybody's money. And that.
But straight on, though, called you directly to
directly.
Yeah,
yes.
That's better than going around telling 85 people that
he did that too.
Well, fuck him.
But still, just being somebody without a whole lot of cachet, I had to just.
It hurts.
Yeah, I had to smile. I made amends. It took me another minute, but. That was a guy that I looked up to. Again, he's got cachet here in town, and I really wanted to, continue what was up to that point, what I thought was a very strong relationship. I'd been at his house. We had done, a couple of things. He was always pleasant and polite to me, but that changed everything, and he held on to that, and that really, really bothered me.
People have it. They're entitled to their opinions. It's when they go around and try to. Get allies against it on something that's not, really even true in this case, that is definitely hurtful, but that's part of being public and putting ourselves out is that you open yourself up for that kind of stuff. And, you always try to do the best you can. The person that I was just going to keep it with entertainers, and this is
an entertainer.
Right, but you're not mentioning him. You mentioned an agent. That's fine. Don't mention the guy. I'm not putting pressure on you to mention him. This is a guy that I actually like, but like it's just there's just this thing going on, and it's Peter Pavone. Do you know Peter?
I
Do you
do.
know?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know Peter, Kevin? Peter
I've
Pavone?
met him, just
Yeah.
very topically. I don't
Well,
know him all that well.
he ran for lieutenant governor, so he's got a
Yep.
politician thing with him. And I again, I don't, it's not set in stone. The guy can change my mind, and I'm cordial with him. And like I said, I like him, but there's just a thing, man. I'm just like, Jesus. I just smells a little douchey to me, Who do you got, Kevin? Your turn. Lay it out.
Yeah. So there's a musician in town.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm not a really big fan of. His name's Jake Langley. He's a guitar player, and he's a dick.
Pretty good guitar player too. Too
He
bad.
can fuck off.
Yeah, he can fuck off.
He can fuck off.
Do you know him, Johnny?
There you
I
go.
don't.
I
Nope.
called
I don't
him
know
out.
this one.
You called him out. And I think it's
I called him
important that people we all agree, people make mistakes, including us. And it's about how things you can rectify that. You can grow and learn. You can actually create a tighter bond by coming clean and owning and going. At least that was a direct call I appreciate that he did that with you, Johnny. But these guys that fucking don't say anything and then go knock your shit around to other people. I mean, that's gotta hurt. I'm a confrontational kind of guy. If I heard that was happening, I would go directly to the person myself. I just can't go with that, It depends on, anybody. I'm hoping that Peter Pavone calls me going, what the fuck, dude? I would love for him to call me and I'll tell him. Oh, look, so Froggy's questioning Peter Pavone. Never heard of her either? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold
And
on.
you know what?
Second.
Listen, we don't talk shit about people regularly.
We're on to though. Look at love the honesty, Nicole. I trust her. Dick's. Yeah. By the way, this is the Dick segment.
This is the Dick segment.
Little Lavender.
We're being dicks.
And he's never heard of Steve Byer either. Well, we're going to post Steve Byer's website up here so you all can send notes to Steve Byer on his personal email. Do we have Steve's personal email? I'll put Peter Pavone's up right now. And then do we want to do Jake's? Do you want to do his email too so people can give us a little feedback to these three dicks? These people that we've stamped as dicks. I'm not sure I feel better. Do you guys feel better letting that come out?
I thought I was going to feel much better, but I don't at all.
No.
Now. I feel like
I got a way to make us all feel better because I know with as many people as you guys know, and I know I know a lot of people now. Yeah. I want to share something with somebody that I think is really amazing, and I don't work with them anymore, but I did, and it's Aaron Fuller.
Oh, a good guy.
Yeah, he was really talented. He was my first music director when we did the Rise of the Phoenix show. When we shut down the first time, he stepped away.
It was called the Rise of the Penis show. What did you say?
That was a different show.
Equally as good though. It was great.
Yeah. It played at a lounge called the Lavender Lounge. But
yes,
that was
we own it. We know all of it.
You know what's so funny is with our age to have a show called the Rise of the Penis is a wonderful thing.
Yeah,
I would like Johnny to finish this. This is important.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, Johnny.
But I really respect the fact how strong he is with his family, and he's got some amazing kids that he really, really loves and supports publicly. Mm-hmm. I respect that. He's very talented, and I just kind of like Kevin. He's a behind the scenes. He's a really good family guy. He speaks well of others. He doesn't dog other people, except on this show.
Not like we just did. We just dogged.
But
we have him on.
So this is a way, I guess, maybe to put a little honey on top of that burnt biscuit. And it's, Aaron Fuller, I think, is a great guy. And I just want to, be able to say that with all the dicks in town and everywhere else, it's in the business. It's in every business.
Yeah, entertainment more so, it feels like.
I think so, because we're drawn. We're not the Rhodes Scholars. There are some, but we're not the Rhodes Scholars of society. We're not. It's not that we're not intellectual, but we are not an intellectual collective. We are the creative collective, and it's a different philosophy. It's a different way of thinking. And there are some really
we are the walrus.
And so there are a lot of great guys out there too. And I think every now and then it's important to recognize or reward just with praise or words somebody like Aaron.
Yeah, I think that's great. This is a good one here. It's true. He's a better guy married. Some of us are. I bet that both of you guys are better men. Well, I'm gonna include we're all three of us are better men because of our wives, right? I mean,
Yeah.
You had to say that out loud.
well, I think it's well, we're putting some honey on the burnt toast. That's one way to look at it too. This is my favorite comment right here. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. I am a contrarian, ladies and gentlemen. That's what this is about. I like to look at things from different angles. Um, yeah. So what who you want to give no dicks in L.A. Right. Right. Is it because there's a lot of grandiosity it's insecurity masquerading as grandiosity because there's a confidence that needs to be put on, right? And it's important. You have to have some ego. You cannot walk out on stage and entertain a room, run a room without having that thing. But deep down, we're as human as anybody, and if that self-esteem is built on praise, we're also very volatile when it comes to criticism and difficult. So it's great to be balanced in doing that. But a lot of people, they pretend like they're so good going on, but man, we don't live life on stage. And how are we off stage, right? And it's really important. Let's stop. Take your fingers off the keyboard. Too many words? Is that what it is? Okay.
No, I love what you're saying. It's fucking touching everything in me. Yeah. Shut those fucking dogs up.
It's
Jesus,
just Melvin,
Michael.
Man. I was in the middle of a conference call today, and they started singing. They're like, "What the hell is that?" That's not singing, Johnny. That's barking. Right? There's a difference.
Let's do another dick segment. That was kind of fun.
Oh, we got a little release out of that. So, are you saying you got a little release out of the dick segment, Kevin?
Not really. I don't. You know me, right? You both know me. Do you ever hear me disparage another person?
No, I think it hurts you to do that.
Or anything.
I think that you have pain.
Don't do it. It hurts me, right?
Yeah,
Even if they've wronged me.
Yeah. You could say that the dick segment for Kevin was hard.
It was very hard. It was a hard dick segment for me. Yes, it was. It was.
Come on,
Lark the herald angels sing.
I love Lark, not because she just said that, but just because she's an amazing friend. And I didn't say dear friend because dear is a throwaway, but she is not really. But here's another guy who's happy married, right? I'm better married.
I think we all
3
are.
months of her life.
Is it really? That's why I thought it was funny to say it out loud, Michael. Like that's an obvious.
Do you guys ever feel or express a certain way where the wife goes, "Hey," and sort of puts a little cap on that, or gets you to maybe reflect upon what might be coming out of your mouth? Johnny, you first.
She knows with like a touch or kick when I'm supposed to stop talking, and she's really good at that. And her instincts sometimes are better than mine, but she's a very calming influence. I'm frenetic. I'm scattered. I'm always creating. I'm up at 2 a.m. and then up again at 6. She knows how to patiently just rein in some of that frenetic weirdness, and she's really calm, and she's cool, and she's nuts, and she so I am just like you guys said. I'm so much better. I have much more bigger base by having somebody in my life that understands the frenetic energy of a creative person or a weird person.
Kevin comes off calm all the time, very steady as it goes, and Aaron, it's interesting because there's that intuition you're talking about. Female intuition sometimes is definitely further in front of us, especially that creative thing. But Kevin's dynamic, I don't know. What do you feel like? When you get, I've never seen you really spin out. I mean, we joke around with each other a lot, but like when you're really under the gun, does Aaron speak a language for you that calms you and regrounds you?
Can you rephrase that question? I don't really understand it.
Does Aaron ground you, man? Is she a calming?
Of course she does, right? Like, she.
I'm not talking about after you come, bro. I'm talking about in general.
This is gonna sound cliche, right? But Aaron and I are the yin to each other's yang, right? Like there is something amazing. And I think I've talked about this before. We share the stage together. We work together, but
You do?
we also live in the same house and our spouses with each other.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And for those that don't
Head
know my
house.
wife, she's a
All
very
three of
private.
us. Huh?
Should I finish or should I just
No,
listen to
Johnny and I are
the
having a side conversation as you
Yeah, I
drag the
figured
story
as
out.
much. I'll
Use
just
more
sit here.
words. Fill the space. Okay, so yes, you live together and the yin and yang, please.
And we're the yin to each other's yang. See, we complement each other's positivity and negativity. So when there are moments where I am overwhelmed, she finds a way to figure out how to balance that, and it goes vice versa. But to be honest, it's challenging nonetheless because life is life and adulting is hard.
You know, everything you just said is so generic. Can you give us an example where Aaron has really made the moment better when it wasn't great?
Johnny, real quick though, he's in a yacht rock. His whole thing is a yacht rock, so it's very generic and cliche. Go ahead, Kevin, answer that question.
Yeah, I was burying a body, and Aaron found an earth mover and dug the hole quicker for me. It was wonderful.
That's a really great way to
That's
do that.
You know what I mean? That's how my wife rolls.
Wow. Okay, so Johnny, I got. Do you want to do lunch on Friday? Does that work for or breakfast
He's
on
busy.
Friday?
He's busy.
Yeah. So anyway, how was that?
That was really good. I was waiting for him to answer, and you kicked him from the show.
Well, that's the whole point, right? Like, set him up and kick him out. That's what we do. Stevie Dunham, hey buddy. So I didn't mention this about Lark, but do you know Lark? Do you know Lark?
I don't.
Okay.
End it. Go.
I can't do it. No, I was going to say
end
hi
it.
to a couple of people. My friend Renee from up in the Northwest. Oh, good God. You end it. Ha ha. Good show. Hold on. This is a very important person right here who's saying we're on a roll. This woman is on a roll. You can listen to her every day at noon on 97.1 The Point. Yes, indeed. Just want to say that right there. This is she's got a great show. You, Kevin, would enjoy her show.
I don't know Lark. I have never met the woman.
Lark Williams, brilliant. I don't want to say a bunch of stuff about her because I don't know what she wants me to say. All right, listen. Hang up on me. Ask me a question quick.